The trailer finally dropped and I am finally getting around to making a video on it. Good evening and welcome to Midnight Movie Club and some more trailer talk. Tonight I will be discussing and giving my initial takes on the first trailer for this year's Halloween. So straight off the bat I have to say I absolutely loved it. It was a great solid trailer. It gave us enough but not too much. So we are introduced to the British documentary team played by Jefferson Hall and Rhiannon Reese. There seems to be only two of them conducting the documentary. I thought there might have been a crew of 4 or 5 to add to the body count, but it looks like it's just going to be the two of them. Anyway, there is still plenty of characters in the cast for Michael to rack up a decent count. In the first he only killed 4 people, so less is definitely more sometimes. So we learn Michael was in fact taken into custody the night of his killing spree in 1978. So this means after Dr. Loomis shot him and he disappeared, the authorities must have been able to catch up with him. How they ever got the cuffs on him though? I'm not too sure. He might have possibly passed out from blood loss or something like that. Let me know how you think they cuffed the big bastard in the comments. I loved the mask reveal with Hall's character bringing it out of his bag and then the whole courtyard just came alive and the other inmates all started laughing and going off their heads as if something evil was just being awoken from a long slumber. I mean, even the dog was going off its nuts, so even the dog could sense that this was definitely not a good idea. It looks like Michael has laid dormant for the past 40 years, but seeing his mask again could be the catalyst to his return. We also get a nice little introduction to Laurie's granddaughter, Alison, played by Andi Matichak, as she explains to her friends that her grandmother isn't the sister of Michael Myers, and that was just made up. So obviously, the truth has been hidden from her. It may even be hidden from Laurie's daughter, Karen, as well. I also have to mention the quick cuts going from shot to shot, syncing perfectly with the piano notes. It was just a class way to set up what was coming. Really liked that, nice little touch. We then see the asylum's bus crash with inmates all over the road, so this will be how Michael escapes and is able to return to Haddonfield. Laurie is also trying to explain to her daughter Karen, played by Judy Greer, that the bus crashed and that he's coming, but Karen isn't having any of it. She just looks at her mum like she is crazy. And I do have to admit, Laurie does look slightly psycho in some shots, but who can blame her? Then we get that badass line from Laurie as she tells the cop, "I prayed every night for him to escape." Well, why the hell would you do that? So I could kill him. That was just dope, and I'm loving this version of Laurie Strode. Someone who's going to fight back, not just to survive, but someone who's actually going to be doing the hunting. She is primed and ready for a fight. I mentioned in a previous video that Laurie looked a bit like a doomsday prepper. Well, not only a little, now she looks it a lot. She's been practicing her shooting on mannequins, and she even has this underground bunker type thing under a set of drawers in her house. That's where she probably keeps her heavy artillery down there. Or it could, I suppose, act as some type of panic room, although not for her, it would probably be for her family, as she's hell-bent on going one-on-one with her brother. I'm sure that she's probably got a trap or two waiting for Michael as well. Maybe she'll go all Home Alone on his ass this time round, we'll see. And that public toilet scene, damn, that is some everyday fear stuff right there. I have to use the creepiest public toilets when I'm at work, so that is straight up nightmare fuel for myself, and I love it. The way Michael comes in and drops the teeth of another poor victim over the top of the cubicle door was class. How terrifying would that be? But it made me think too, it's like he's showing off this time round, like look what I done type of thing. Michael never really used to play with his victims that much. Maybe when he used the bedsheet to look like a ghost, but that was just more for a disguise. This is like his own sick, twisted sense of humour coming across in his kills, and I kind of like seeing it. I really hope that Reese's character doesn't die here though, because we are all thinking now as soon as she goes into a toilet, she's dead, so it would detract a little of the tension, but all in all, loved the look of that scene. Then the classic original score kicks in and we get some awesome little throwbacks through visuals and through sound. The way his shadow stalks the Haddonfield streets, which are lit only by the warmth of the houses and their jack-o'-lanterns. Also, did anyone notice that when he bumped into the group of kids trick-or-treating, they used the same sample jump scare sound from the original? Little things like that is exactly what is convincing me the film is in good hands and being treated with major respect. I also noticed that Michael's movements are looking far more in line with the way he moved in the original. Now I know Nick Castle was there to reprise his role and shoot certain scenes, but for the most part it is James Jude Courtney who is under the mask, and he seems to have captured the original Myers movement. At least it looked like that to me anyway. We got another nice callback with a ghostly sheet sitting over something on a chair, but who or what is beneath it is yet to be seen. Then we see Laurie being interviewed for the documentary, and she's actually telling them to believe in the boogeyman. Obviously this fool doesn't, as he unleashes the wrath of hell by teasing Michael with his mask. Then that ending scene with the closet door, which was something more akin to modern day horrors I thought. It was slightly comical, but I felt it worked, and it was pretty creepy knowing what was jamming the door for that poor girl. All in all, solid trailer, and I'm feeling much more positive about the film as a whole. I know we had that big hoo-ha with the test screening, people saying it was fake and everything, but no, it was confirmed. Sorry to those who grilled me for that, but I told you so. That is why the film went back for reshoots to tweak the finale, as the test audience said that they enjoyed the film, they just didn't like the ending. So hopefully that ending has been tidied up. That's what the test screenings are for, and it looks like it's done its job by the sound of things. So I enjoyed this trailer, but I want to know what you all think. Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, would you kindly leave it a like, and if you're new to the channel, then subscribe to join the club. As always, thank you for watching, and good night.